Welcome back to episode 10 of Be a GM Minnesota Wild Edition here on Dynasty Central Sports. If you saw last episode, we had the first round of the entry draft, the 2021 NHL entry draft, where Aatu Raty went first overall to the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Minnesota Wild traded up to get Mikael Whiting, a left winger out of Sweden, out of Jönköping, Sweden, and he was our first round pick. We're going to jump to our second round pick in the middle of the second round, and like I said, I was going to be targeting a goaltender. It was between Tucker Tynan and Jesper Wallstad in the second round pick, and of course I'm going to go always on the side of a Swede. Jesper Wallstad or Wallstad, however you want to say it, was a guy that we targeted in the pre-draft scouting as well. Take a look at Tucker Tynan, also the number one goaltender prospect. He did play in the OHL for Niagara. He had 30 wins, and he is similar to Jimmy Howard, a 3-year ETA, which is pretty much the same as Wallstad. And so Jesper Wallstad, I don't know how you want to say it. He played against much tougher competition, had a little bit worse numbers, but he still had 16 wins in a very tough season. So we're going to make him our pick in the second round, and he's going to be a 62 overall goaltender hybrid, starter medium right now as a potential. I'm going to give him a couple years to really develop, as we have Cam Talbot, Kaapo Kähkönen still on the roster, and also we have Hunter Jones still also developing, but Jesper Wallstad is definitely going to be a big time prospect in our system, and it looks like Cam Atkinson goes to the San Jose Sharks in a big trade. We're in the third round now, as we are just jumping to all the Wild picks, and we are circling around Jeremy Biaka-Batuka, and the 6'4", 195-pound defenseman shoots right out of the QMJHL. He actually, a fairly good defenseman for Valdior, and we're going to make him our third round pick. Yeah, it was a bit of a reach. I really don't have much scouting on him. I like his big frame. He did have 8 goals, 16 assists. He is a little bit of a gritty play with 62 penalty minutes. He did get 21 minutes per game, so he was trusted by his coach. And so Jeremy Biaka-Batuka is going to be our third round pick. I'm excited to bring him in. I think with the value on the board, I like his build and I like his frame. We're going to build on that. Fourth round pick, we're going to be looking at possibly a tougher player, a bigger frame. I like those middle round players, and so we're going to be circling around Riley Piercy out of Flint Firebirds of the OHL. Take a look at the rest of the people around this pick. Simon Robertson, another player that I would be circling around. Also, King is also someone that I was looking at, but our scouts are calling him a quick bust. So we're going to take a look at Riley Piercy, and we're going to make him our fourth round pick, as he's 6'4", 194 pounds. He had 12 goals, 22 assists. He's a power forward, 66 overall, bottom 6 forward right now, but he's got high potential for that. 22 assists, 12 goals, 44 penalty minutes, and he's got a good discipline for being 6'4", but he can throw the body. He's a tough guy, 90 strength, 90 durability, 87 body check, and he does have a good offensive awareness. Yeah, 67 right now, but he can build on that. A good slap shot power and wrist shot power at 86 and 87. Just got to tweak some of those builds. He's 82 speed, so he has a little bit of foot speed with that big frame. 84 stick checking, so he's not too bad on the defensive side. 74 passing, which is great. 74 puck control. I think Riley Piercy is going to be one of those sneaky guys that develops into a good bottom round player for the lineup. One of those guys you can inject on the PK, maybe expect maybe 10 to 12 goals this season. Hopefully, throw some big hits out there as well. So Riley Piercy is going to be a good player for us to develop. We're not going to have a lot of pressure on him as well in that power forward system. I think he's going to develop well, and we'll see him in a couple seasons. Not really rush him. We are now in the 5th round, and definitely looking at whoever we want in this round and taking a look, and we're gonna probably go with another defenseman. Maybe we're kind of taking a look. I don't see anyone that really jumps off the page. No one in the scouting room really sees anyone that we love out there, so we're gonna take a little bit of a flyer, go over to Finland, take a defenseman in Tommy Kiskinen, the 6'5", 205-pound defenseman from Finland. He shoots right. He's got poor foot speed, but he's an elite potential. He got 0 points last game. He only played in 5 games in the SM Liga. He's a 48 overall, which is
that's terrible
to see, but he does have good top 4 D potential. He's a medium D2 as well, so he's got a lot of potential still on him. He only played 5 games. He had a lot of injuries last season, and playing in the SM Liga, it's extremely tough competition. 13 minutes per game, so not too bad, but Tommy Kiskinen is going to be our 5th round pick. A lot of potential on him right now, but we might have to see how he develops over the next couple seasons. I like his potential. It's just he's not a guy that we're going to put a lot of pressure on him to make the squad. We're in the 6th round now, and at the 26th pick in the 6th round. At this point, we're just going to try to pick up someone that the scouts really like, someone in the scouting room that someone's really vouching for, and that's why I'm gonna go up and grab Quinn O'Coin. I talked to him in the pre-draft interview. He's the defenseman style, got 4 points last season, and he's going off to college. He's the son of Adrian O'Coin, so he's got good NHL bloodlines. 17 years old, 6'3", 106 pounds. Born in New York, as he was the son of Adrian O'Coin when he was on the Islanders. Played 35 games last season in the USHL. And so I'm going to make him our pick in the 6th round. Can't really expect too much from him, and he's going to be an elite low potential. 51 overall for a defensive defenseman. Not bad. I like to see it. He's, doesn't have a lot of... pressure to develop, but he's also got a lot of potential to develop in. I think he could be an overall good defenseman for us, and Quinn O'Coin goes in the 6th round. 181st overall in the 221st draft, NHL draft. And so Quinn O'Coin goes to the Minnesota Wild. 6th round, 181 pick overall. I really like his potential though. The elite low is something that I tend to like in the the prospect pool. I don't mind that. And then the 7th round pick, we're gonna take a Russian center, a flyer as we like to say, the 5'10" playmaking center out of Russia, Marcus Leonov. He's 5'10", 181 pounds, only played 12 games in the VHL, which is the Russian junior league. 57 overall playmaker, but he's got a good speed, 75 speed. He's likes to dish the puck, 73 passing. Not bad in the shooting as well, 73, 74s across. That is our draft recap. We got Whiting, Volstead, Biaka-Batuka, Piercy, Kiskinen, O'Coin, and Leonov. We definitely scouted and drafted a lot in Europe as we took Whiting, Volstead, Kiskinen, and Leonov. And also, we got some homegrown talent. We got Biaka Batuka from Canada, Piercy from Canada. So now let's take a look at the upcoming free agents on our list. Some of the players here we're going to get rid of, like Joseph Cramarosa, a guy that really is a depth AHL player. Guskov will probably get rid of as well. He's 21, 61 overall, not really someone that we're going to want. Gerald Mayhew, though, we're going to extend a contract as he's a good AHL player. Someone in the AHL to develop a little bit more. Nick Bjugstad, I like his bottom six talent in the center dot. Big guy, still young kid, still 28 years old. So we're going to give him a 2-year contract, see if he signs with us. We got Yoel Eriksson Ek, of course, 24 years old, 81, good potential still. We'll sign him for a big contract. I'm okay with signing him for about less than $3 million for 6 years for his potential. Perfect signing if he goes with that. Eric, I don't think we're gonna offer him one because he wants $4.1 million over 6 years and he's 30 years old. I'm just not gonna commit that long to an old player in this league. So let's take a look at the left wingers. We got Kyle Rao, most likely not going to give him a contract, but we're going to sign Viding. We're going to offer, of course, Kirill Kaprizov, 87 overall, elite medium, 24. We're going to give him the max contract is that he wants, $8 million, a little less than $12 million though. We'll see if he will accept that. I don't really want to go over 12 million, so I'm going to go a little less at maybe 11.3, 11.4 million for 8 years, see if he signs that. He is an RFA. Kevin Fiala, we're going to definitely offer him a 6-year contract as well, a little less than that. For maybe, let's see if we can get him for me and him about 4 million for 6 years. I think that'd be a solid offer. Nick Foligno, unfortunately, you were a rental. We're going to release you.
Get the fuck out!
Been up a roster spot for you in that roster in the lineup. So we're going to offer you a contract, and he hopefully will sign that one out of Husqvarna 71. Let's take a look at the right wingers now on our list. We got Piercy and Novak as well, but we're not going to sign them yet. Ryan Hartman, I like your gritty sniping style on the bottom six, so I'll offer him a contract. 26 years old, still pretty young. Dmitry Sokolov, a younger guy, 23, has some weight issues, has some endurance issues, not a lot of drive in his game, but we're going to offer him a contract as an AHL stud. Will Bitton, we're going to offer him as well, 22 years old, still very young. Could play in the AHL, 72 overall, not too bad. Brandon Duhaime, most likely we'll give him a contract offer. See if he signs it, but if he doesn't, it's no sweat off my Ash Debula. We got Julius Honka burning love. Bartowski, we're going to get rid of you, though, because fuck you. Dakota Mermis, most likely going to get rid of you as well, even though you're 75 overall. You are 27 and not a lot of... you're just taking up space for Julius Honka to develop. So we're going to offer him a 3-year contract. Gets him to 28 years old. See if he will sign that. He is an RFA though. Mikoshin, we're going to offer him a qualifying offer, I believe. 25 years old, 76 overall. Still a little bit young, but I'm not thinking he's ever going to really make it into the NHL for the Wild, but he's a good AHL defenseman. Louis Belpedio, definitely another player that most likely is going to be only an AHL top out. Biaka Batuka, not signing him yet. We're going to qualify Philip Johansson or Yuanson, and then Solomon Yuanson, you are gone. Damon Hunt, we're going to keep you still on the list. Is same with Ryan O'Rourke. I think I'm going to offer him a contract. He's 19, 72 overall. I think I like to see him in the system maybe in a couple seasons. So we're going to offer him a contract. Hopefully he develops in the AHL. Let's take a look at the goaltenders. We got Andrew Hammond, the Hamburglar. We're going to get rid of you. Volstead, you're going to stay in Sweden over there. We got Hunter Jones still developing. And let's advance the day, see who wants to sign with us. Ryan Hartman signs with us. That's nice to see. Bugstad rejects our contract offer. Kaprizov is...
Show me the money! Show me the money!
for 6 years. Yoel Eriksson Ek as well for 6 years. Nice to see that. Will Bitten, Sokolov, Mayhew will reject. Okay, well, fuck you, bud. Not something I like to see. Duhaime will renew. We got Honka is going to renew. Viding obviously will sign. O'Rourke signed as well. So let's offer Kaprizov another 8-year contract. I'm going to go up to $12 million. See if he will sign that one. We're good. It's just going up and backing up the Brinks truck right here for Kirill Kaprizov. I mean, why wouldn't I? He's 24 years old. He's an elite Russian sniper, which is something we never had. 12 million, 8 years. Let's get it done, Krill. And because of this, I don't really see us bringing Eric Holla back as well. He's going to be gone. Most likely, if Bugstead doesn't want to sign this one, I'm going to release him after this contract offer. We still got Bonino. Bones is on the list. Maybe we'll send him a contract offer. Luke Johnson, I think I'll send you a contract offer as well. Gerald Mayhew, you're gone. Fuck you, dude. You didn't want to sign the first one I offered you. Well, get fucked. Luke Johnson, we're going to offer you a contract because you hopefully will sign. Guskov, you're gone. You're not developing enough for me. We got Rossi and Kovanov as well developing. I want to bring them up hopefully next season. Let's advance today, see if we get anything. Bugstead says fuck me, so I'm going to say fuck you, bud. You're gone. Kirill Kaprizov resigns for 8 years. That is good to see. He will be around till he's 32 years old. Luke Johnson signs, and that's awesome to see. Let's see if we have any more people we want to offer a contract. I think I'm going to sign Ryan Getzlaf as he only wants 2 years. Maybe I can lowball him a little bit and maybe get a nice contract out of him. Bugstad.
Try again.
Holla, I'm not going to offer you a 6-year contract. You must be smoking the good shit on 420 because I'm not going to offer you. Bones, most likely you're 2.5 million for 2 years. Let me think about that. You're a good, solid bottom 6 center, so most likely I'll offer you another contract. Holla, you're gone. Bugstad, let's give you one more shot, okay? I'll give you one more shot. See if you want to sign that. Holla, goddamn, man, 6 years. Oh my God, you're 30 years old. I just can't offer you that type of security. And most likely I'm gonna release him as Bones is much cheaper. Yeah, he's 3 years older, but I can sign him for 2 years, and he can play that bottom depth role. Bugstead says fuck me, so I am finally saying fuck you. You're gone, Nick. I'm sorry. I gave you 3 shots and you didn't want to sign with us. Let's take a look and see if we have any more people that I want to offer. Bugstead, get fucked. I don't even want to deal with you anymore. Holla, get fucked. You're gone. I don't like your offer, your contract demands. So, Ryan Getzlaf, you're going to get a 2-year contract offer. Let's see if I can lowball you, though. Maybe get about a 5 mil. Maybe 5 million IU. I still like the, your 85 overall. 36, so it's not too long. He might retire after this season anyways. And, it's not too bad. You can still play a good position in that center role. You will renew your contract with us, so Ryan Getzlaf stays in Minnesota for 2 more seasons until he'll be 38, and he'll probably have more hair by that time. Let's see the rest of the contracts. With that signing of Getzlaf, we're definitely going to get rid of Eric Haula in the list. I don't know about Bones Bonino. Yeah, you're going to be gone just because I can't afford you guys, and I still want to have some open space in free agency, which is coming up right now. Let's take a look at the top free agents on the list. Landeskog, Ovechkin. Oh man, I wish I could sign Ovechkin, but it's not realistic. Plus, we don't have the space. Eric Stahl, been there, done that. Zach Hyman's there, no thanks. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, no thanks. Brassard, Deneau, Stepan, Tatar, and Sanheim. Just not really a good group of players besides Ovechkin, and he's old. I can't really string that $8 million contract he's asking for. So we're going to go with some bottom players and maybe add a couple I'm still looking at a center position. Joe Thornton's there. He's 41 years old and he wants a 1-year contract. I just can't give you a contract like that. Shilington, 24 years old, but he's an offensive defenseman, not really a position we are looking at. Mikkel Granlund, a former Wild draft pick. 29 years old. Probably not going to bring him in, though. He's better on the wing, and we need more of a strict centerman. All right, so we're going to offer Sam Bennett, 80 years old, 80 overall, 25, still young, wants a top 6, medium potential, still a low contract, so we're going to offer him a contract, and then we're going to be looking at Adam Gaudette. Adam Gaudette, 6'1", 170 pounds, 24 years old, still very young. He could play the offensive center, 4th line, power play. I like his fill in, and we're going to offer him as well a contract. He's an RFA, so we may end up having to give up a draft pick, but most likely not. So let's see if anyone signs. Sam Bennett did want to sign with us, but we have no more cap space. I'm going to have to work that out as Adam Gaudette does sign with us, so he's a nice addition to our top 4 centermen. We're going to sign Sam Bennett for another contract, see if he will accept it. After that, he's going to reject our offer. Doesn't like the contract duration of the offer, so you know what? Fuck Sam Bennett. Ian McCoshen and Philip Johansson are going to sign with us. We got Luke Johnson, Adam Gaudette, Ryan Getzlaf, and Yoel Eriksson Ek at center now. Eriksson Ek is going to be an alternate captain. Take a look at the lineups that we are going to head into our second season. Whiting is on the 4th line, left wing position. Marcus Foligno with Luke Johnson, Gaudette, Hartman, and Greenway on the 3rd line. Parise, Getzlaf, and Zuccarello, the old man line in 2nd. Kaprizov, Jeek, Joel Eriksson Ek, and Kevin Fiala on the top line of the starting offense. We got Suter with Dumba, Brodin with Spurgeon, and Carson Soucy with Honka, Burden, Love in the defensive positionings. We have Cam Talbot and Kaapo Kakkonen both at our goaltending position. Still very tough duo that we have. We just didn't want to show it apparently on the game. But still Ryan Suter, Dumba as our top pairing defense. Brodin, Spurgeon, Soucy, and Honka, a fantastic top 6 of defense. We're going to sim to the end of the offseason. We got preseason coming up next episode, but we're going to just go right through that and start with our next month of season 2 of Minnesota Wild Be a GM. Smash like down below, hit subscribe, and thank you for joining us on this episode and supporting Dynasty Central Sports. We'll see you next episode as we're going to start our second season under the helm of me, Wasty, at GM, and hopefully get a cup in this season. We'll see you later.